Hello again, welcome to Crochet Collective. I'm Vicky from Let's Create a Gift, and today we're going to do a quick video on making circles. So all you'll need for this is a hook and your chosen yarn. I've got Stylecraft Special in graphite today. And the hook I'm using is a 4mm. Again, if you didn't know this already, the symbol on your yarn should tell you what hook to go for. Once you've practiced, you'll know whether you need to go up or down a hook to get the tension you want. So I'm just using double knit and a 4mm crochet hook. Okay. So what you'll need to do is, if you're starting a circle, you may either be asked for a magic ring or you can chain and join. So if I start by doing the chaining, if you're unsure. So there's your slip knot. So if you can't do a magic ring, you can start this way. And all you would do is, sorry, that's not very focused. There you go. So you would do 1, 2, 3. Go into your first chain and slip stitch. And then if you just give it a gentle pull, you'll see that you get a little circle in the middle. So you would then chain 1 and begin, and you want to make sure you're going through the circle and not through the join or the chain that you've made. It's quite hard to see. Sorry. So then you would do your 6 single crochets into the centre there. If you're struggling with that and it is a little bit too tight, then you can chain 4 as well. Some people even chain up to 6, which makes the centre hole bigger. The other way is to do a magic circle. So this is the way I found easiest, is get your 2 fingers, hold your yarn. So you've got your short end at the front and your long end coming from the ball behind. Go around the back, front of your fingers and back up. So you've got 2 lines. Cross that over. So you've got a cross and hold it. Rotate your fingers. You can use this finger to hold the yarn. So you've now got these 2. So you've got a cross on the back, 2 tram lines on the front. With your hook facing down, go under the first one, over the back one, and you're going to pull the back one. And as you pull, you want to twist your hook facing up. Okay. And if you hold it and slide your fingers out, hold your yarn however you like to hold the yarn on the long end, leaving your loose end there, and then chain. You've now got your magic circle. Now if you work it where this knot part is here, if you work your stitches over that, you can then just snip this and you won't have to weave in the ends. Okay. So to do any circle, you need to start putting your single crochets, or double crochet in the UK, into the ring. So you put your hook into the ring, pull up your loop, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through both. So that's 1. So we're going to start with 6 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you've done a magic circle, now's the time to pull it tight. Now the trick to a circle, and you can apply this to any size circle, is however many you start with in the beginning, that's how many you should increase by on every row. So join back into your first single crochet. And if you slip stitch, you will now have your first circle. So to continue, in order to get from 6 stitches to 12, you're going to put 2 stitches in every stitch. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your first one, just in case you struggle to know which is which. So you're going to do 2 and 2. That's 4. You want to count to 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now if you're working in the round, you can just continue. You don't have to join and slip stitch and chain 1, but I'll do that to make things easier. So now I've got a circle. So to increase the circle size again, I'm going to need 18. So this time, I'm going to do an increase in every other. So you can double check you've got 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're going to do 1, and then we're going to do 2. So that's 3. So you're only going to increase in every other. So 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, and then 16, and 17, 18. Oops, missed. If you were going to use a stitch marker instead of counting, you can either place your stitch marker in the last stitch of every row, or I like to place it in the first stitch of every row. Sorry, that's quite blurry today, isn't it? My apologies. So on your next row, you would then add another 6. So you would go from 18 to 24. And that is how you make a circle as big as you want. So the easiest way to remember is you do 1 in every stitch, then you do 1 single and 1 with 2 stitches in. Your next row, you're going to do 2 and then only 2 in your third stitch. Your next row, you would then do it 3 singles and then 2 in the fourth stitch, and you would keep going all the way around. You got 1, 2, and then 2 in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 2 in the same stitch, and so on, and you would just keep going. So you do every second stitch, every third stitch, every fourth stitch, every fifth stitch, and that applies to however big you want to make it. So now you can make a circle any size you want.